Hello, welcome to Interview with History, and we're here today with Louis XIV and Jean-Baptiste Colbert. Louis XIV was the King of France and is also known as the Sun King. His reign lasted for 72 years, the longest documented reign of any European monarch, and ruled for 50 of those years. During this time, he brought absolute monarchy to its height, established a lavish court at Versailles, and fought most other European countries in 4 wars. Welcome, the great Louis XIV. Now, Jean-Baptiste Colbert served as the French Minister of Finance under the rule of Louis XIV. He achieved a reputation for improving French manufacturing and bringing the economy back from the big bankruptcy. Colbert believed strongly in mercantilism and that the expansion of commerce was the key to state wealth. Despite all of his efforts, France actually became increasingly impoverished due to the king's excessive spending. No offense, Louis. Welcome, Jean-Baptiste Colbert. So, Louis, many have said that during your reign you wrongly used the nation's resources to fund the expensive construction of the lavish court at Versailles. How would you respond?
Well, I would just like people to get their facts straight. It's like many people think this was selfish of me, that I only did it because I'm living there, and it's not true. Thousands of officials also live in Versailles, and it is also a major place for gathering for many different political functions. And it also is a visible manifestation of France's superiority, and it definitely helps in overawing and many different foreign countries, so it's very important.
I see what you're saying now. Okay, so Louis, on your deathbed you have been quoted as saying, "Try to remain at peace with your neighbors. I loved war too much. Do not follow me in that or in overspending." Did you really mean this? Had you really realized how tarnished your glory was?
Yes, I obviously did mean this. I wouldn't just say this if I didn't mean it.
Yeah,
I don't
he's
think-
a king. Yeah, he means what he says.
Just brush it off, you know. But yeah, I just meant this to give some fatherly advice to my heir. Just let him know that to make all my successes even greater, to look at me and at my example, but make it even better.
Very good. So, Colbert, what were your goals?
Well, I sought to increase the wealth and power of France, and this was done through the general adherence of mercantilism, which France did. I stressed government regulation of economic activities to benefit the state too.
And how was this achieved?
By decreasing the imports and increasing the exports, because imports and exports are what make a nation wealthy.
And you did this by putting tariffs on foreign goods?
Yes, I also reduced the internal tariffs.
We're going to stop for a short commercial break. Don't you dare think of putting down that remote. And when we come back, we will be learning about Louis XIV's great wars.
Do you have crazy friends that act like this? Do you need a solution?
Well, we have the solution for you.
Just enroll them in AP Euro. It'll knock the spirit right out of them.
And we're back with Interview with History. So, Louis, during the course of your reign, you waged 4 wars. The War in Spanish Netherlands, the Dutch War, the War of the League of Augsburgs, and the War of Spanish Succession. Would you agree that the gains of these wars were not worth the bloodshed and misery it had caused the people? What were you thinking at the time?
Well, at the time I was thinking of the greater good of the nation, of making sure it was prosperous and it grew. And obviously, in order to grow, we do have to go through some tough times. And I feel these wars were definitely worth it, because we did gain land in many of these. And if in the times it did fail, we gained great knowledge of how to, in the future, go against other foreign countries.
Okay, so Colbert, why don't you tell us more about your 5 great farms?
Well, first off, it led to the help of the development of the French colonies. It was a free trade zone with no internal tariffs, which encouraged people to trade more.
Okay, and so Louis, as a result of your revoking of the Edict de Nantes and your issuance of the Edict de Fontainebleau, about 200,000 Huguenots, many being skilled artisans, left France, thus weakening the economy. Do you regret the decisions you made?
No, I don't regret the decisions I made, just because in order to have a strong nation, I believe you have to be united, because a weak country is definitely not a strong country.
That's very true.
And obviously I had to make sure we were all on the same page. And if I did have to remove some people that didn't want to necessarily help us in the growth of our nation, didn't want to be there, then that's what I had to do.
Okay. And last question. Colbert, what's your view on government and the economy?
Well, obviously, government should help the economy because a working unity will benefit the nation.
And that's it for today on Interview with History. But before we go, we'd like to ask one more question. So, what do you think you guys will do here after this interview is over?
Well, I'm still looking for Smith. He didn't want government to help the economy, and I'm just not good with that. So I'm gonna go set him straight.
That's very good. And after purgatory, what do you think? Do you think you're being sent to heaven or no?
Well, obviously, do you really